In now is Anthony Rendon. His history with Jake Arrieta, 4 for 13. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Clint Robinson. He swings and grounds it to short. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Well, the batter singles on a sinker that just did not sink. Now, if this pitcher continues to keep that sinker up, it's going to be a quick game for him. He's got to get his sinker down if he wants to be around later in the innings.
Standing in now, Howie Kendrick. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. In the dirt here. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Past battles with Scherzer. He's got 5 base hits in 28 tries. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Line drive to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. Too high. 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. So digging in now, Jake Arrieta. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Scherzer into the windup, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Well, the way I see Ed, he gets a lot of respect for his strike zone. There's not a lot of umpires in the league that have the kind of respect he does. He's consistent, he's got a great zone, and he's well respected across the board.
Full count, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Cloud Gate there, a popular tourist destination at Millennium Park. Leading off the inning, Matt Wieters, and they'll need him to get something going here. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Now the pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 31, Max Scherzer.
Now at the plate, Max Scherzer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Bryant ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Turner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Striding in once again, Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Chris Bryant. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning.
44.
What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rizzo. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On to the 4th now in game number 1. It's the Cubs 1 and the Nationals nothing. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Russell's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And he looks at his sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Again, he sends it out of play. Another payoff pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Schwarber going back on it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 away. They finally get another base runner on. He's stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Into the box, Anthony Rendon. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to goal.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Ready for another chance? Jason Hayward. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Eaton will wait on it. 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes on 1-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
1 strike.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Turner takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
Digging in to try it again, Addison Russell looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. There to play it is Zobrist. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Howie
Standing
Kendrick.
in, Howie Kendrick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Wieters awaits the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They still trail 1-0. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Into the box now, Jake Arrieta. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. Make it 14 in a row set down now. Carving him up as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they lead it 1-0. Striding in once again, Max Scherzer. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
I don't know if they're losing it in the stands or whatever, but man, he's been able to get those guys to chase balls out of the zone like I've never seen before. Getting a lot of strikeouts on that pitch today.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here it comes. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. On his way to second is Eaton. He hit the corner and tries for third. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Yeah, he was on cruise control for a while, posting a lot of zeros. But after he gives up that triple, he's going to need to put some work in if he's going to get out of this inning unscathed.
Standing in now, Bryce Harper, who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Here's Javier Baez. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. 7th inning coming up now in Game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Lifted the other way to left center. Schwarber arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled back. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Digging in once again, Clint Robinson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Oh, he gets a little diving quill behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. Talk about placement. That was perfect.
Into the box now, Howie Kendrick. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Hard sinker misses, 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Rizzo will have room there as he puts it away in front of the dugout for out number 2.
Up next for Washington.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Wieters awaits the 1-1. Fouled straight back.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding them on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Here's another 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Ready with another 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
That was a fourth foul ball in this at bat. He was really making him work.
Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. The Cubs lead this one 1-0. Here's Jason Hayward now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Ready on 1-2. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Another 1-2 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here's another 2-2. On the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you. Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Ready for another shot now. Wilson Contreras, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Off and running is Hayward. Line toward center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
First two hitters of the inning go back-to-back singles, and now they're first and third. This has the makings of a big inning.
Addison Russell.
And here comes Dusty out toward home plate as it looks like we're going to see a double switch here. Joe Nathan will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Ryan Zimmerman will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 11, Ryan Zimmerman.
1-2.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Smoke toward third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Stepping in now, Ben Zobrist. He swings and grounds it to short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they'll be left with no play as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single.
Left-hander, Kyle Schwarber.
Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. 1 run scores. 2 runs have scored. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him. Ready for another chance? Jake Arrieta. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
A fastball down near the shoe tops. The 2-1 on its way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Eaton is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
And now pitch on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Zimmerman is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Hector Rondon has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56, Hector Rondon.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. He's gone 2 for 6. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
It's the first game of the road trip, and it takes a little bit to get an adjustment. You're not used to being that team that goes to the plate first to start the game after you've been home for a long homestand. But they need to get comfortable now in the new surroundings, or they're going to get blown out of this game. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row? Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball. He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another try at 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber moves over. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter,
A look at our
7.
line score this afternoon, and it's been a good one for the bleacher bums thus far. The homestanding Cubs enjoying a big lead here late. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. He's through first and hustling for second. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, the tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
Number 2, Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what can happen.
And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Sammy Solis is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 36.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out.
First baseman, number 44, Anthony
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. 1 out, nobody on. Three and one now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. That smokes, but right into the shift. Murphy's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 22.
Digging in and looking for more, Jason Hayward. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He was looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Not every day that we see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
In now, Wilson Contreras. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Cubs strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Justin Wilson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Justin Wilson.
Here's Bryce Harper now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And this will be fouled away. Now another 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward on the run. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
A reminder that post-game highlights will follow the conclusion of this playoff matchup, so stick around right after this one ends. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-2 count and the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Baez is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. 1 for 4. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Rendon on his way to second. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Clint Robinson. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Cubs have taken their first step as they claim Game 1 here at home. This ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Nothing the final score today. The Chicago Cubs jump out to a 1-0 series lead. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Here now is our